It's been a while since I've seen this screen. Well, I've seen it plenty now while testing. But when actually... It's been a while since actually playing. Oh. Okay, pressing these things would make the Pikmin better. How did you... I know there's a way to get a bull barb to attack. And I can control it, but... Hello! So, hello and welcome to a new game stream. I'll be playing Pikmin 2. I was able to figure out how to stream my old consoles with my Elgato, and I immediately was I'm gonna play Pikmin 2. I've been wanting to replay this game so long. So let's do that. A note to mention... Oh, actually, let's watch this. So this game continues immediately after the first one. On an interstellar vacation, there he was aided by ingenious creatures which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. But in Olimar's absence, his employer Hokotate ran into financial difficulties. I have a cookies here. It still looks good. Hokotate. Hello. Louie. Fuck Louie. So it's Louie's fault. Oh no! A spaceship! Ah, 10,100. Money. Olimar, he just came back from almost dying on a planet and he's not even allowed to go home and visit his family. Well, that's the story of this game. Valley of Repose. Bye-bye. I remember the game being so white. I mean, but it is the winter area. That was close. I have averted a crash landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louie is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communicator. He is either flying protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louie before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment, look! Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. You must help them quickly. Press B to call them with your whistle, Captain Olimar. Okay. You can also hold B. Make them meet the sound of your whistle. Carry father. Father. Remember? How do you know? You weren't there. My real children. Pikmin ran to your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Hold A to grab a Pikmin and release it to throw it. Can this thing actually eat this? I don't think it's... I remember how to control the camera. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just re-established my communicator link with Louie. It is fortunate we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with him. I am quite interested in the details of his conditions. Wait. Louie. Louie, allow me to assess your conditions as per our safety protocols. Are you at all injured? Is that so? Even my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows you are nearby. Can you make your way to our location and rejoin us? I will navigate for you. Press start pause to contact me and obtain information about the terrain. Let's see, yeah, okay. Let's just zoom. So I just recently played the Switch version of the Pikmin 3, so it's not like I've been years since I played a Pikmin game, but there's gotta be some... there's no like camera to just freely rotate around. That's gonna be a big thing to get used to. Let's... Onion! Louie, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Olimar's report. Oh, you read the report. I mean, we probably had plenty of free time while we were flying here. Oh? Don't eat it. No, I'm eating. Oh god. The seed, the onion ejected, just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with a... There he is. Louie, this must be one of the Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report. It is staring at you. You can use C to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad even direct their movements. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling pick carrots was strikingly accurate. Oh yeah, here's the in-game lore explanation why they are called Pikmin. Louie, my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you all right? All right. Oh boy, this is something I am gonna miss from the from the third game. There doesn't seem to be any way to lock on. No lock on. Yeah, the camera is gonna be my biggest enemy in this game, I feel. More. Row my army. Row. The onion ejected more seeds. The pellets from that flower must hold nutrients that breed Pikmin. Yes, the Pikmin gather nutrients, hold them to the onion, and further propagate the species. The onion is a Pikmin mothership. Reviewing Olimar's report, it seems repeatedly tapping A lets one rapidly pluck Pikmin sprouts. Indeed, it does. Right, so you go there, and you go there. So if anybody has never played Pikmin, it's a strategy... I don't even know how to describe this game. It's a strategy action game, I would suppose say. Camera is gonna be my... Rapidly press A. Real-time strategy, yeah. That seems to be my main way of rotating camera. And in the first game, I'm actually also gonna... adjusting my screen brightness a little bit for this game. I mean, this place is very white. I mean, I think it's fine. But yeah, the first game story is Olimar gets stranded on this planet and you have to find ship parts of his ship and escape the planet in 30 days. In this game, we are in depth and As you can see here, we're collecting real-life items to pay it. Sponsorship. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where you crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but we must regroup with Olimar first. Can you see him? Press L to move the camera behind you, R to zoom, and Z to change angles. And the fun thing is gonna be, like, there's a lot of like real life products here. Like we have Duracell here, but the items actually do differ depending what region game you have. Since I have a European version, there are some new items that if you're American you might have not seen in this game. No. Oh yeah, they're still trying to bring this thing to the onion. Yay! Oh, hi Louie. Captain Olimar, Louie, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip. But now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything. Correct? From now on, use B to form a single group, X to take solo action, and Y to change leaders. Okay. Alright, everybody here. So this I do like. This is missing from the next game, is I can use the C stick to just control Pikmins around me. Yeah, let's take more. Are we gonna be brave enough to go there?
Louie.
That's to switch the leader. That's...
Louie.
Yeah, okay. And the new thing in this game, in the first game it was just Olimar, but in this game, like the gimmick is that you can do two things at the same time with two captains. And in the third game you have 3 captains. But that game actually lets you like assign like, okay, this captain go here while I'm not looking. Like you can auto make the characters go auto. Wow, instantly after drawing. Yep, this was planned. Yeah, that was actually what I was gonna say. I just did like a 3-hour art stream before this, so I don't know how long this one is gonna be. Probably about 2 hours. Around. Let's get things started, and maybe tomorrow I'll do like a longer stream. But the leaf Pikmins are so slow. Right? Oh. We need 35. How do I get footage from GameCube? I have Elgato HD, which normally comes with a like a cord that lets you hook up old consoles, but I lost that, or I don't have it at the moment. Normally there would be 5 pellets. So I got myself an SCART to HDMI converter. So it's a little like a box that I hook up my GameCube SCART to that, and then I have a HDMI cable come from the other end, and that HDMI cable is connected to my Elgato, and the Elgato is connected to my second PC monitor, and that's how I'm getting footage for my GameCube. I'm very glad this actually worked out. is it even possible to go there in this first day? I haven't played this since it came out. I might have started on one playthrough quickly, but I never completed it. Yeah, PC monitor. But a TV would also work. This is just way easier to play from my computer screen, from computer desk, and have follow the stream on my main monitor, and the game is on my second monitor. It looks like I cannot get there yet. It is possible. Where am I missing some doors? I don't have a time limit on this day, so I can explore, though I don't want to spend too long. I would like to get things going. Normally there would be like a big flower here. It's not possible to go. I read it is possible. Sorry, I misread. Okay, yeah, it's not possible. So let's get the Duracell TM. What do I know about Power Rangers? They have a kick-ass opening theme. But I never, I don't think it ever really aired in Finland, so I never watched it. Yeah. And because we have leaf Pikmin, they are really slow. Game is so white. I might test on my own time if there's a way to get a better contrast. I would like to see another than winter level to compare. If I can get a better contrast. The Pikmin moo in this game? I don't know what you mean with that. Courage reactor. Sometimes they do make like a. Sometimes they do make like some sort of noises. You'll hear definitely in the dungeons. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. We will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects my current thinking. Leave it to me to think up catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hokotate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. What PlayStation consoles games I have? I have PlayStation 1 and 2. I have Spyro. I have Spyro 1 and 3, 1, 2, and 3 for PlayStation 1. I think I have the Tekken 3. And on PlayStation 2 I have the Jak and Daxter games, Klonoa 2, and in some games I got from my brother that I don't remember. I think I have Echo. Oh, and of course, Nightmare Before Christmas, Boogie's Revenge. That would be fun to stream if my PlayStation 2 still works. Today's report. No debts. You found our first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Good job. Now this is something that wasn't in the original Pikmin 3, and people were very disappointed that it was missing. Encyclopedia. I drove them carrots. I get Olimar notes. Dwarf red bulborb. Panzerus pseudoculirussus. Redbug family. Although initially identified as a juvenile red bulborb, groundbreaking new research indicates that this creature is in fact a member of the breadbug family, a close relative of the vanilla breadbug. Its escapes predation through mimicry. Unique adaptation of the red bulborb's crimson coloration allows the species to safely commingle. Such effective adaptation and I will be butchering these words. Obfuscation by a prey species is rare, indicating this clever creature is a master of mimicry. They did bring it, and they did bring this back in the re-release, so that was cool. I'll see how many of these I will be reading. Pellet Posy. In the stem of the pellet posy, one can observe the muscle fiber unique to half plant, half animal species such as the Pikmin and candy pop flowers. So the pellet posy is a species that can be considered a close relative. Although the ability to crystallize nectar is unique to a small group of the pellet weed family, the fact that these plants reach maturity so quickly and that their pellets contain such high concentrations of the natural nutrients in the soil explains why the Pikmin and so many of the other indigenous species are so reliant on these pellets for sustenance. Oh, this is good English practice. Oh, yeah. Go to the array selection. Thank you. Indigenous. Ugh. Then we have the treasures. We've recovered our first treasure. Amazingly, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language and I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will, right? Oh yeah, I definitely took my time, sweet time with this game originally. I never played, even though I love Pikmin, I've never played the first game. I was interested in it, but the time limit scared me off from it. So when I heard the second game had no time limit, I got this one, and I love it. This is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. I'll see how I feel after playing this again, because the funny thing about Pikmin 2, I'll continue after. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to still be asleep inside the onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. I'll see how I feel when I get to the you-know-what level. But yeah, I'll see how I feel after playing this, because this game is interesting. It in the Pikmin community, people seem to either consider this their least favorite Pikmin game, or or this is their absolute favorite. And as I said, I am in the camp that thinks this is the best Pikmin game. But the one reason people consider this their least favorite is how brutal this game is. It's way longer than the other two games, and it can be very dickish to you at times, just randomly dropping bombs or boulders at you. And it is hard game. But I still love it. I played the third game, and I felt the third game was really easy. And way too like short compared to this one. Like I love the boss battles are one of my favorite parts of this series, and the third game only has so few of them. But I do acknowledge that the third game has some of the best quality of life stuff, and I'd still enjoy it a lot, and I would absolutely recommend it as your first Pikmin game if you haven't gotten into this series yet. One thing I'm absolutely already missing is the no ability to lock on. Actually, I'm not gonna. I need every single battler here. All right, our first bull barb. Kill it! Kill it! Beautiful. Yeah, that was easy. Like I said on the art stream, my power-up will be the fact that I no longer feel too much for the Pikmin. I see them as digital numbers. I will not feel bad of killing them. Oh god, we need 35. We need way more. Power in numbers. And the more Pikmin we have carrying a thing, even more than the needed number, the faster they go. But yeah, the flowers are the fastest. Hey, no slacking off. Ooh, this one. Look at those numbers rise. Alright, stop blocking. Now I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna leave Louie behind. Wait for here. $64. Look at them come. And you grab this. And rest are gonna work on this one. Let's get that started.
Louie.
Then we switch to Louie. And there they come. Louie knows what he did. Olimar. Louie. God, these Hokatetens, they have really deep voice for being such a small creatures. It, 200. Oh, I thought it was the ESO, but it's 250. Other scrap. Alright, and now we go help Olimar. You go there. Right. And we have a time limit on each day. So it's all about like min-maxing your productivity. But this game doesn't have any like day limit, so you can take as long as you want. But the fun of the game, this series, is about min-maxing and learning the best like routes to do things. Which that was the kind of the original plan, like Shigeru Miyamoto's like vision with this game. This second game goes kinda against the idea of the game originally, because he wanted the game to be speedrun. Like he wanted to people replay this game and learn like and compete against their previous times. But this game, the second game is way longer than the others, so it kinda goes against his original idea for this series. So in that way, this is kind of the black sheep of the series. But I just love it. How could Pikmin destroy such a massive wall when massed their might is ferocious? Louie, did Olimar instruct you on proper Pikmin commanding protocol? Apparently not. Olimar, you are failing in your duty as a superior. Allow me to explain. Okay, yes, you are very true. Hey Pikmin is the black sheep of the series. Yes, but out of the original three, this is kind of the black sheep, or I wouldn't say black sheep, maybe the odd one out. This is Mario 2 of the Pikmin series. Like it is, well, it's not as drastically different as Mario 2 was from the original, but this is like the most weirdest of the Pikmin games. Press A to grab Pikmin and release to throw them. Call them into a group with B. Press X to disband the group. Use C to issue orders and objectives to the group. God, I'm gonna learn how to speak like this. Just C is useful for swarming Pikmin around treasure and enemies, or making them march in line. Yep. Alright. Someone's talking. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the group before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my Reacher's pod to... Okay, yeah, I cannot have like Louie waiting with a group of Pikmin at safe place and then Olimar just jump in. You can do that inside the caves, but you have to bring all of the Pikmin to the cave before entering. It makes sense. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. That's what she said. Yeah, we cannot go anywhere with. We need blue Pikmin. Enter this hole with your Pikmin squad. Yeah. Emergence cave. And there's no hazards in here, so We're safe to go. Game has been saved. So this is the biggest part of this game that is not apparent in the other two games. The dungeons. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than the surface. I'm not gonna say anything. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start, pause to communicate with me. I am not just a ship. I am an all-purpose support pod. Yeah. This is still a very tutorial. I think this is always the same. This dungeon is always the same. What? Dude, no! I will not let my first Pikmin die already. Did I lose a Pikmin already? Did I lose my first Pikmin already? Wait a minute, didn't I have 64? Well guys, we gotta restart. Perfect run over. I was too fast. I was like... I was punching. I'm so sorry, Pikmin. Look forth and home. Okay, well, they'll still be there. How can you possibly consider this beast a treasure? Beasts are incompatible with my circuitry. I suppose I will store your finds in my hold. But I do not think beasts will be worth much. Yeah, they're like only one Poco. Two Poco. Huh. Quenching emblem. Whee! I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling I feel like drinking a fresh 7-Up. Louie's commenting. Picture slump. Oh, now they're singing because we got everything in this level. Chunky. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louie, you do recall you can adjust the camera with Alt, R, and Z, correct? Your expression suggests you do excellent. Then approach the hole and press. God, I'm just such a child. Oh yeah, the third game. And one more reason why I love this game. I love these treasures. I love like finding. These are so varied and it's so fun to see the real life references. And while the fruits look really beautiful in the third game, it was a little boring because there's only so many different fruits you can or is in the game. I'm absolutely gonna miss the lock on, but I'll make do. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design of the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space, as seen from above. Perhaps this can be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmins will be unable to lift it. Now, how much do we need? 101. Oh, you bullshit. You game. If I go too fast, like I'm just punching. I gotta remember this. I don't think that was ever a problem in the third game. That's why I'm like going a little autopilot. Go, 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 go. Nobody else died. Good. Astounding! A flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Really, it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. I know I'm gonna sacrifice them. They look like as they yearn to be tossed into the flower. So apparently, if you don't retrieve the globe, I could stay here, I could repeat this cave over and over and farm purples. But I'm not gonna do that. I'll make things work. Like, I could come back and those flowers would be here as many times as I want. Unless if I retrieve the globe, I can come here like 3 to 5 times, and after that, these flowers are gone for good. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. There he is. Chunky. I like him big. I like him chunky. Amazing! A purple Pikmin. It has hair and is quite stocky. It seems very heavy and strong. This kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report, Olimar. It must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers? Intriguing. Perhaps there are others. Foreshadowing? Alright. And back in my first playthrough, I would just camp and wait for these to turn flowers. I would just wait. But I'm not gonna do that. I actually know that there's quite a plenty of nectar around in the game. Speed things up. But yeah, the purples are arguably the strongest and best Pikmin in this game. They're very slow, as you can see, but they do heavy damage if you toss them right into an enemy, and they paralyze or stun enemies for a few seconds, making them extremely useful in battles. And one purple has the strength of 10 Pikmin, so that's why even though we have 59 Pikmin, we have over 149 in strength. Like the marching music. GameCube controller still feels so good. Spherical Atlas. Oh god, I'm almost reading everything in the... God damn it. There's a device resembling a microchip embedded inside this sphere, retrieving data. So what the heck was this thing then originally? Is it like a UPS? Because I thought this was like a paper planet thing. Okay, retrieving data. Error, I could only decode a portion of the data, but I did retrieve the geographic charts. I will input this data into my planetary database and name it the sphere chart. Press start, pause to contact me and access the exploration kit on the radar screen with Al. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. I'm still nice enough to wait for them. Even though I know they teleport to me. As long as they're in my squad. So much new stuff to learn. Astounding! Water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you into the air. Approach it and press A to try. The water kills Pikmin, but not when it's a geyser, I suppose. Seems legit. We lost one already. So sad. We gotta restart. Little late reaction. And I do hope the because I did leave 4 behind. I hope the cutscene doesn't make me lose those things because they weren't technically in my squad. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I suppose, yeah. I suppose it's Splatoon logic. They just sink, but the water doesn't hurt them. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Olimar and Louie, since you will explore a new area tomorrow, today's work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. I mean, he's a good employer. Caring for us. Because we need to be healthy to make money for them. You should take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need to collect the treasure. Yep, there it is. Take your time. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. I swear to God, if I actually this counts me leaving 4 behind, because I accidentally left them behind me. Well, we'll see in a second. Okay, looks like it didn't punish me. Raised our numbers. Baby step first, Olimar. Plan well and don't worry about me. Our debt is happy Hokotate's saving and loan after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, ha! They will be sent back to Oni. Ah, yeah, because they were close to the base. If I had left them somewhere else, then maybe I would have lost them, yeah. A lot of new stuff. This fruit was dug up from the floor of an icy cavern. It appears that the fruit's thick skin protected it from the frigid cold. It's quite remarkable. Shape of the fruit eerily resembles the president's head. P.S. The labyrinthine underground entrails of this planet are like completely different world. The area we recently touched down in is blanketed with a fresh layer of frozen precipitation. As tranquil and relaxing as it is, I named it the Valley of Repose. Using Pikmin to move obstacles, I was able to open up some new areas to exploration where I found this hunk of metal. Whenever you go to the cave, all unused Pikmin go back to the onion. Ah, okay. That's good. That is very good. I wanted to continue. So what do we have to say about 7-Up, other than being delicious and refreshing? I often brag about my inexhaustible supply of self-control, but when I peer at this treasure, I can't help but want to take a drink. I was joking! I was joking! Oh god, how much did 7-Up pay for this? Purple Pikmin were somehow able to carry this massive treasure. Today we measured their physical strength using the ship's onboard beefometer. It seems that they have 10 times the weight and physical power of any other Pikmin. When I throw them, they land with a resounding thud. I've decided to commemorate the cave I first encountered them in by naming it Emergence Cave. This is good English practice. Well, let's check the new area. Note, beef-o-meter is not a real thing. What a shame, somebody should make it. Awakening Wood. Oh yeah, I remember Juga Conroy mentioning how this name is Awakening Wood. Oh my god. Good morning. It should please you to know the purple Pikmin are lodged safely in my hull. The confines of my interior seems to suit them perfectly, though they do occasionally tickle me. Stand in the ring of light below me and press A to call the purple Pikmin out. Alright, let's get... our Pikmin. And get the purples. Normally, like I said, in my original playthrough, I was really protective over my purples. Because they are a little hard to get. Actually, this is usually how I... Louie, has Olimar instructed you on the peculiarities of the Pikmin creatures? The Pikmin form groups based on color when disbanded with Grabbing Pikmin with A will also cause him to group by color. Now, for the bonus lesson. After grabbing Pikmin by holding A, you can press left or right on the thing to swap it from another color. Yeah, this is actually very good stuff to know. This is the first time you have heard this. Olimar, remember to properly train new employees. Yeah, as I was saying, wait, X, thank you. Wait here. Okay, I'm gonna leave Louie behind, so he can bring me any Pikmin that come back to the ship. Yeah, this is how I switch. Yeah, these things like a punch. And sadly, only way to make more purples, we can only make them in dungeons, so I cannot really like make purples carry stuff to the onion too. Like, look at that! Look at that power! Go get that. I cannot kill there yet. Oh, yeah, these things are harmless. It's the males we gotta worry about. Let's just keep making more reds. Get some Pikmin working on these. And the rest will be working on this. Oh, we want that. Prepare for another tutorial. The Pikmin that drank the yellow nectar instantly matured into flower Pikmin. It appears to have enhanced motor skills. What a wondrous nectar. How intriguing. Like plants, Pikmin mature from leaf to bud to flower. Captain Olimar, you must share the information you have with your subordinate, Louie. Yeah, when I have time. I'm actually gonna, for a second, try to get as much bang for my buck with this nectar. Alright. So much stuff happening. That still looks very delicious. Sunseed Berry. I really like that name. That's a really good name. Yay! 10% already. Okay, you few start working on that. And the rest is gonna work on bringing this down. And meanwhile, Louie, you get all this. I could actually leave these on ground and let them mature. So I'm gonna let the rest mature. Alright, time for another tutorial in a second. If you work on this, and this. And you help these and the rest. There. Astounding! This red berry contains an ultra-spicy essence. It does not appear to have any monetary value, but I shall research potential uses for it. Bring me another specimen. Hey, no slouching. Oh yeah, one cool thing about the third game was that if you assign Pikmins to do something, like harvest berries, they keep doing that until you tell them to stop. That was really cool way to like organize things. Captain Olimar, my research on the red berries you have discovered has yielded a powerful potion. Behold the ultra spicy spray! Although it is untested, I believe it will have spectacular results. Spray it on all your Pikmin by pressing down on the thing. When necessary, I can produce 1 bottle of spray from 10 berries. Press start pause to contact me and confirm your berry count. Look at L with a radar screen. Oof. Gotta get through all the tutorials in this episode. This first stream and then we continue. And now they butted. Very spicy, I would assume. Good. Oh, we're about done. Olimar, you go get the rest. Now they butted. About done. And perfect timing. Oh, this goddamn thing. Form it. Good. Good. Alright. And now a jump scare. This thing looks scary, but it's actually one of the easiest enemies in the game. Like it very rarely can actually kill anything. Right. And there's gonna be the white Pikmin. Yeah, we cannot go there without whites. Biological sensors are reacting violently. The readings are ominous. A beast of unknown power lurks in these depths. A large Pikmin group would be reassuring. My sound sensors are picking up hostile roars of many beasts. Expect dangerous encounters. Sensors are also showing extreme heat pockets. You may need flame-resistant Pikmin. Well, that's all we have. That thing looked like walking bubbling lipstick. Kinda is. But my records indicate no such data. Are my records incomplete? Alright, let's go get the whites. So we need to go pick up the rest of our Pikmin. What do we need for this? Oh yeah, the purple Pikmin weight. We need 200. I don't think this is enough. Yeah, we need way more. Oh, more berries. Oh, that some of them went back. Oh, no, it's... we have 100. Olimar, we have a problem. The onion has ceased ejecting seeds. Is it malfunctioning? Interesting. It now seems the number of life forms within the onion has increased. Didn't you note that no more than 100 Pikmin will venture onto the planet at once? But I currently observe only 95 on the surface. Could there be wild Pikmin somewhere? Alright, you peeps work on that. Some that has turned to flower. Good. That. Good. Let's get so much spice. Now we have 2. So the spice makes my Pikmin faster and do more damage. So it's very good for boss battles. Okay, now I'm gonna take these flowers and leaves. Alright. Nothing gets wasted. Then bring in. Faster, Pokey. God damn, more berries. Okay, we have 85 reds and 10... Wait. Oh yeah, free. We have... Yeah, there's the... I think the blues are in this map. Yeah, there's the 5 free, so we can ignore those. And we have 18 in the onion. Okay. Come on, little children. Do my bidding. I think we get the whites in here. I could be wrong. Yeah, we need fire Pikmin in this level, but we have 85 of them. So the cool thing about the dungeons in this game, aside from the first one, these are randomly generated. So each dungeon is new every time. Or every playthrough. I don't know if they change if you like go back. But no playthrough is same. Oh. These are the ones that actually hurt. So this is a typical Pikmin experience, just panicking and throwing things around. Take that. Oh yeah, it's the thing. D-pad. I think this might be the dungeon that has Nintendo things. Stone of Glory. Well, that's not what I'm gonna call it from now on the tutorials. Press the Stone of Glory. Oh yeah, that's everything. Pikmin are already singing. This is the marching thing is definitely something I missed in the Pikmin 3. Even though the lock and charge is pretty good too, I do miss this free roam. Yeah, I think that's this level. We're missing 3. Where are they? Oh, they're there. Here they are. The layout are the same, but the placement of enemies and treasure changed to an extent. I see. I could swear the layouts can even change, but definitely things change. And Louie, you again. This is usually how I like to play, is that I leave one captain behind and pick up the... Okay, we get more purples. And make sure to sacrifice the leaves. Sacrifice them to transform. No point getting rid of the flowers or leaves. Got 10 more purples. Very good. Chunky. Yeah, looked like this was only just get more purples. Bye, Louie! Bye-bye. See ya! Now he teleports to me. Alright, now we need reds. Remember, I am not fireproof yet. Yeah, I love how I can just walk past things and order Pikmins to swarm a thing. This. This is the early Nintendo history, Dave. I'm actually getting used to the camera. Yeah, this is fine. Did you know before Nintendo made video games, they made like game cards and board games. Strive Monolith. I don't know what's up with this one. Famicom disc. Nintendo! That is so blurry, I can't tell what the title is. Cosmic Archive. These names are so good. And that's I'll actually. There later will be an item that lets you know if there are any treasures left on a level. But you can, for some reason, you can still. Even though I haven't gotten the item yet, you can hear the item turning off. That little tells me that there are no longer any. No longer any But yeah, I cannot... Yeah, you cannot throw captains in this game. In the third game, that's a big part of the strategy is you throw the captains around. I'm gonna show you one pro strat in this game, because people do say that the caves can be really hard and you will lose a lot of Pikmin in caves. You can leave Louie with the Pikmin in his command. Take the other captain, Olimar, the thing, and Louie with the Pikmin teleports you. This is really good, especially in the you-know-what cave, where the thing is chasing you and trying to squish things. So you can leave them in a safe place and just go around with one captain and explore. These. Oh yeah, I think every cave has its own music. Oh. Why? Well, there's nectar. I'm gonna use the... I use the flowers to break it. Good. Prioritize purples. One really good quality of life thing in the third game is that in this game, one Pikmin can drink all the nectar. If you accidentally, like, one Pikmin gets to it, it can drink the whole thing. And you end up wasting a lot of it. In the third game, a certain amount of Pikmin can drink it, and it doesn't go away until that amount of Pikmin has drank it. So that is a very good... Something is gonna drop on me, Tom. Oh no, these things! Purples, kill them! God, creepy. Look at all the... yeah, now one plant drank all of that nectar. Thankfully... Yeah, I don't have any leaves left. Right, where's the goddamn thing? Can we get behind it? Well, it doesn't matter, we have purples. Look how powerful these things are. God, the power. Really? Need some reds. Match. The facial expression of the bullbarb. Yeah, I would be very startled too if I was just sleeping and then freaking purple Pikmin jumped on me. Dream Architect. Dad. Oh, we got more. Oh, good, we still have nectar left. Okay, you work on that. I think only one was enough. Then we can flower these Pikmin. Oh, I was like, where's my leaves? They're behind. They're so slow. Whee! Luck wafer. treasures. Good. We got flower boys. And everybody's with me. There even more nectar. Oh, this is the... This gives me spicy nectar. And there is an exploit. If I were to... I'll show it. But I don't know if I'll use this more than this time. I'll see how I feel. So if I... Should I get a little closer? Oh, a tutorial. I can control both. Really? I thought you had to push the inactive captain for this exploit to work. The red liquid you see contains refined ultra spicy essence. 1 drop contains 1 dose. Press down on the Stone of Glory to spray this extract on your entire group. Control 1 over, then quickly switch and control. Oh, let's... Okay. Let's test that. No, it... I couldn't switch. Oh no, I understand. I should have had... Like now walk Olimar to it, quickly switch to Louie and bring Louie over. Okay, we'll try that again next time when we find this. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, no worries. But yeah, there's an exploit to get 2 instead of 1 dose. But me being how I play, it's probably... I'm probably gonna be... Chat is gonna be yelling, Jenna, use your ultra spicy sprays, and I'm like, but what if I need it later? You have 99 of them, but I might need it later. It's okay, sorry, it makes more sense. Oh boy, first boss battle. Look at that chunk. Now, since we have no time limit, I could easily beat all the bosses in this game with using only 1 Pikmin. It will take ton of time, but it's way easier to look after 1 Pikmin than 100 of them. Well, let's see. I don't think she's that hard of a boss. Wake her up. Get back. No! Get back, Peter Bay! Get here! I told you, get here! Well, that was not my fault. No, don't go there. Okay, I have 65. But sometimes sending less Pikmin is better. Well, there's one. Because it's easier to save them. Yeah. It takes time, but it's safer. Yeah. That's how we... I do admit that because there is no time limit in the dungeons, you can take your time with the bosses like this, and that kind of takes away a little bit of the difficulty. Get back. Get back! Get back, you! Cool! Pikmin AI is the true enemies we made along the way. Rinse or repeat. Very easy first boss, if you know what to expect. Don't go. You beat. Try throwing under the chin. Get back, get back. She's gonna get angry. Alright, one more. There is a harder version of this boss battle later. Yeah, now I think we can just go. Yes. Yay! We get that. Look at the Pikmin ring there. Dancing in a ring because they don't render the corpse. How bizarre, this device is emitting black light. It must have been ingested by that creature. What an absolutely repulsive life form. Our return to Hokotate cannot come soon enough. Love tester, oh my. I love this game. This treasure was also an old Nintendo toy. Indeed. Oh! Oh, pff, one missing. Right, everybody. Make it go. Make it go faster. Look at that ring of flowers. Hi, Irma. My cat. Don't eat the Pikmin. Don't eat the plant. Actually. Love tester. Prototype detector. Pikmin world piece. This contraption seems to react when it approaches treasure. I will connect it to my radar. Okay, yeah, this is the treasure indicator. It helps me let you know if there's a treasure. Processing complete. The treasure gouge is now truly operational. It will now appear on your monitor. The needle will move right as you approach treasure. Alright. And now it turns grey. But we got all the treasure in this. Dang it, we lost 2 Pikmin. So sad. Cave complete. Alright. But yeah, since we are 100%ing the caves, would love to 100% this game. It's not that hard thing to do, but I'll definitely try it. But I'll see how exhausted I get. This is somewhat long game, and it only gets harder. And already 20% of the depth. Done. Alright, let's get more. Thanks for Louie. Alright, actually, I'll go. Just wait. We're all alone. Get in here. More berries. We work on those. We work on those. Oh yeah, now it's letting me know there's the treasure, but we need yellow Pikmins for this one. I think we can now put this down because we have more. Do not fall on. Come up. purples are so good. Right, and there's the... This is the white cave where we get whites. I wonder if I should save that for tomorrow. Even though I'm loving playing this game, it's getting pretty late. And I've been streaming since... I've been... Combining the art stream, I've been streaming almost... I've almost streamed... I've streamed 5 hours and 30 minutes. Astounding, my metal detector are reacting violently. What could be down below? If you find trouble below, press start pause to contact me and press R on the radar screen. Exploration pod will drop its loot to make room to carry you, Louie, and the Pikmin to safety. But wait, that was actually... Well, I was out of pilot. Wait, press start. Was he talking about this go to sunset immediately? I wasn't thinking. Exploration kit. Yeah, we have the spear chart and treasure gauge. And there's the others we haven't gotten yet. I think he was talking about the sunset. A way to move straight to the sunset. Oh wait. We don't have the item yet that lets me to lay down and Pikmin will carry me to the... Oh no wait, he was talking about the escaping the dungeons. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, escaping the... That makes more sense. Alright, we get more. I think we're gonna leave the white Pikmin for next stream. Probably tomorrow, because I'm really enjoying playing this game. This game is so fun. And I'm glad I got used to the camera controls. But yeah, if I was speedrunning, I could easily go to the next dungeon. But I'm not in a hurry. At least not tonight, because, like I said, I've been streaming and talking a lot tonight. But yeah, I might do some... See if I can get a better contrast, because the whites are really white in this. But I can still see what is going on and that. But Louie. But look at them go. Whee! Whee! I love how they sometimes trip. Whee! Best feature. But yes, I think this is a good start one. We've gotten through most of the tutorials, so hopefully less me talking in this voice, even though it's a fun voice to do in the upcoming streams. But actually, I do want to do my contrast testing before it goes to sunset. Thank you so much for joining on this, and I'm having so much fun with this game, so I'll more than likely gonna be streaming this as often as I just have energy and time. So probably gonna continue tomorrow. And hope you can join if you want. But this is a ton of fun. I love this game. And yeah, next time we'll go and get the white Pikmins. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for joining, and see you next time. Hey hey! I was waiting for a good moment for the music to stop. Okay, hey hey.